on Twitter and put up on Twitter and gonna say, I fight Tesekhi or Ivory. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train. And I will beat the fuck out of her. Fuck are you talking about? Yes, if I trained and didn't smoke and drink, cause what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol. Like, no training. This is just natural. Bitch, you train every day. Bitch, you can't do a fight without training, ho. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking champion around this bitch.
Krishan's sister. And people ask me, do I think I can beat her in a fight? I said, do I think or do I know? She needs to be checking her fans and not checking me or trying to clock my tea, talking about some she used to like me. Girl, you never came to a fight. You never said congrats on a motherfucking world championship. You never mentioned me in a good light. So no, you did not ever like me, and that doesn't matter to me. But to sit here and say you can whoop some ass and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not gonna whoop nobody ass. You need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system. You need help.
Tesekhi has never walked away from a fight unfinished. And if Claressa Shields believed she'd already hit rock bottom in their feud, Tesekhi just dug deeper and swept the floor with her by reportedly getting involved with Papoose and then flaunting it online. Now, Claressa is furious after being publicly humiliated and has sworn that if she sees Tesekhi in person, there will be consequences. But is Tesekhi hiding? Not at all. She's been confidently telling anyone who will listen that she's a naturally skilled fighter and that if she trained professionally like Claressa, no woman out there would be able to touch her. Tesekhi insists that it was Claressa who started the drama, calling her out first. But now that she's responded and put a definitive into it, Claressa is playing the victim and seeking sympathy.
Lady, I remember the first time you called me out. I remember. You called me and Ivory out. You was like, ain't no street bitch beating me up. That's what she said. She's like, she had 100K. She was like, I got 100K for either Tesekhi or Ivory. And then the hashtag was like, ain't no street bitch beating me up. Coming down, I've seen it. I was like, who the fuck is this lady?
And if you rewind nearly a year, you'll find that Tesekhi's not exaggerating when she says Claressa lit the match. Out of the blue, Claressa posted that she had $10,000 for any woman street fighter or pro boxer who could beat her. She didn't care about where you were from. If you thought you could take her on, she was ready to face you in the ring. That kind of money isn't a small change. And once the post went live, people quickly began tagging Tesekhi. She has a reputation for being unpredictable, friendly one moment, and the next, you're waking up with medical bills. Most folks know better than to cross her. A matchup between Claressa and Tesekhi, that's the kind of fight people would pay to watch. So, when Claressa appeared on Pop the Balloon and was asked about the post and whether she could take Tesekhi, she didn't back down. Instead, she repeated her claim that neither Tesekhi nor any of the women on Baddies could touch her because they didn't live or train the way she does.
Sister, she can't be beating me no fight. Come on now, let's be logical.
I know she can't beat you, but I'm tired of folks saying that she can beat you. I know they can't. Like, I'd be like, man, that girl is a trained fighter.
I appreciate that, but you know what? I got a lot of respect for Tesekhi and Krishan. If Tesekhi ever wanted to do it, I would do it. But
I know your way though.
She beating those girls up on Baddies. Them girls ain't
no
never
training.
trained. Yeah. They got body work
I know
done.
going.
Yeah, it's different.
When Tesekhi caught wind of everything going on, she wasted no time and immediately took to social media to share her response.
Not tough. Only way Claressa would be able to fight me is if I were to be a professional fucking fighter. If I go and train the same amount of time that she trained, and then I would get in the paint and beat the fuck out of whoever.
To be fair, Claressa probably shouldn't be involved in this drama at all. She's a professional boxer who competed at the Olympic level. Her focus should be on improving her skills, not engaging in petty online disputes. But once Tesekhi had an issue with her, she didn't let it slide. When she appeared on Jason Lee's platform, she once again called out Claressa and didn't hold back.
Went on Twitter and put up on Twitter and gonna say, I fight Tesekhi or Ivory. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train, and I will beat. Fuck are you talking about? Yes, if I trained and didn't smoke and drink, cause what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol. Like, no training. This is just natural. Train every day. You can't do a fight without training, ho. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers. I'm the champion around this bitch.
It seemed like Tesekhi had been holding onto some frustration over Claressa's earlier comments. In her view, Claressa was throwing subtle shots to get her attention. Sure, a street fighter doesn't usually compare to someone with professional training. Most street fights get broken up quickly, but Tesekhi strongly believes that if she received the same level of training as Claressa, she'd be more than capable of beating her.
I'm a natural trained killer. Natural born trained killer. So if I really went and trained and sparring, because I think I'm gonna do some sparring. I've never in my life did sparring. I wanna do it. I wanna do some sparring. Because like all the sparring that you guys see me doing on baddies and the fights that people see me do when I was a child, that all was just natural. So I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna get me some professional training. Then we go see what's going on.
Now, Claressa could have chosen to ignore all of this and let the situation die down as just another online back and forth. But instead, she took Tesekhi's words personally and responded by offering her $300,000 to step into the ring.
I'm gonna make another poll. Again, I'll make another one. I'm gonna put, who do you think I should fight? Who do you think will give me a better fight out of these two women here? And I'm gonna put me in the middle. I'm gonna put me in the middle, and I'm gonna put Krishan's sister on one side, and I'm probably gonna put Ivory on the other side, or I'm gonna put Krishan's sister on one side and put Dolly on the other, and I'll let the fans decide.
Truth be told, Claressa may have taken things too far, and when fans started to criticize her for it, she defended herself, saying the only reason she was reacting this way was because Tesekhi had insulted her repeatedly, and she wasn't about to let that slide. Tesekhi might never meet her in the ring, but she's certainly not above holding onto a grudge. And what she did next caught everyone completely off guard. Just a few days ago, Tesekhi posted a photo online with none other than Papoose. Yes, the same Papoose who is publicly involved with Claressa, and the same man she nearly fought Remy Ma over. Tesekhi added a caption to the picture that read, "Chow, your ninja knows who the champ is." Naturally, people were stunned. The image sparked major reactions. If Claressa's man was with Tesekhi even just in a photo, that's got a sting. And according to rumors, that wasn't a random encounter. The picture was meant as a clear message to Claressa. Tesekhi could have him whenever she wanted. She was essentially warning Claressa to stop playing games with her. Claressa may be the more accomplished fighter, but in this round, Tesekhi came out on top without throwing a single punch. Well, unless you count the finger she used to post the picture and type that caption. Either way, Claressa is reportedly furious behind the scenes and doesn't appreciate being made to look weak and exposed in front of the public. Right after Tesekhi shared her post, Claressa quickly responded by uploading a photo of her own with Papoose, adding the caption, "Good morning to my man and my man only." Claressa wasted no time taking to social media to assert that her relationship with Papoose was intact and that there was no truth to Tesekhi's implications. But she didn't stop there. She's now reaching out to various people, trying to get Tesekhi into the ring, and continues posting subtle digs at her online. However, it seems like Claressa is slowly losing control of the situation. Many are now urging her to let it go and shift her focus elsewhere. People are questioning why a professional athlete is even engaging with Tesekhi. Some argue that Claressa is doing too much just to stay relevant. As one comment put it, "We just found out who she is, and now she's already wrapped up in drama involving someone else's husband. I wish she'd take a step back." There's also growing support for Tesekhi. Some believe that if she received proper training to go along with her raw talent, she could easily give Claressa a serious challenge in the ring. Others have even gone so far as to say that Claressa seems envious of Tesekhi and they find the situation amusing. So now the question is, if Tesekhi actually committed to training, would she stand a real chance against Claressa? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe because there's more to come, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. See you in the next video.